Yo, welcome back to another edition of the Stay Off My Grass podcast. It's your boy Jeremiah back again to talk Laker basketball. And this time, I'm not doing the post game. We're talking about some trades. The Lakers made their first move of the trade season. They acquired Rui Hachimura from the Washington Wizards in exchange for Kendrick Nunn and 3 second-round picks. Let's just break down the deal first. First, we knew the Lakers had a surplus of picks, surplus of second rounders to give up. And the kind of the cool thing, or the thing I would say about the Lakers, is that their second round picks in the past have been able to come in and be solid NBA players, been able to be solid contributors to the team. Um, their draft department, their scouting department has been good the last. I'm just going to say the last probably 10 years, because you go back and we find players like Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance, Josh Hart, just Thomas Bryant. We find guys like that late in the draft, so that actually might be something the Lakers might not look too bad on. But I mean, it's a second round pick. We didn't have to give up the first round picks, which is a good thing, and we knew Rob did not want to part with the first rounders in the first place, so that's cool. We were able to make a move without really going back on our word and trying to move those first round picks just to appease everybody. But I'm glad we're able to get a move done, and for an actual position that we need. Rui is 6'8", nice long wingspan, perimeter player, wing player, and just a solid wing dude, just a player the Lakers lack. Besides, just a player we lack. After LeBron on the depth chart at that small, that 3-4, we got. I wouldn't even say Troy Brown is LeBron's sub for that, but it's just good. I'm saying to have another player in the rotation who's not, a small guard or a undersized wing player trying to stretch it to play guard. It's good we have an actual player whose position that is to be a 6'8" wing player, extended free throw line, extended on down. And, I'm just glad we got that kind of player. But actually, I'm a guy who actually really liked Rui Hachimura. Came out of Gonzaga a few years ago, was a second team All Rookie in 2020. So he's been playing up to how probably he's just been expected. But he's a guy averaging 13 and 5. He's played 9 games in January. Still at shooting at about 36% from three, averaging about 5 rebounds, and shooting about 43% from the field, which is pretty okay. Not really a free throw shooter like that this month, but other than, I think that's something that'll he'll get to work on as a Lakers, because the Lakers are probably going to be using him in high usage situations. He's going to play a lot of minutes just off general principle of him being a wing player, and maybe LeBron can get a little bit more rest during the game because he has someone that can plug in and be in his position, play his size. And I mean, he's not gonna replace LeBron, not gonna be LeBron's replacement to the bench, but I think he's an okay sub for LeBron when LeBron needs some rest or something like that. But I'm really, really okay. We gave up Kendrick Nunn, so now the Lakers are down to, what's that, 3 point guards, Russ, Schroeder, and Patrick Beverly. Patrick Beverly not really being the ball handler, facilitator type of point guard, more of a defender type, 3-and-D. So we really don't lose much by giving away Kendrick Nunn. Yes, he was a good left-hand player, a solid guy off the bench, but I would rather move Kendrick to get to a player that can actually help us bolster our roster and be a better team. So, I'm really appreciative of the Rui Hachimura trade. And along with that, we get his bird rights. And then he's a restricted free agent after this season. So we have his bird rights. You can re-sign him or match any offer sheet, or, we're not just losing a player for none this season. And that's a good thing, because in the past, the Lakers really don't return too many people on the team that played the season before. Like Russ, LeBron, and AD are the only guys returning from last season. My bad, I take that back. And Austin Reeves. And I think there's not really any other guys returning last season. Wendy Gabriel returning from last season. So it's good to probably see we'll have a guy that'll be there at least for a couple of seasons moving forward. So I'm tired of the revolving door of the Lakers, guys coming in and out, 1-year deals in and out. I'm glad we can finally try to build something with Rui. He was a pretty high lottery, not a lottery pick, but he's a pretty high pick in the draft. So he has some talent. The talent factor is there. But I will say this, he's in LA now. So as we know, anytime a player comes to play in Los Angeles, especially for the Lakers, not that other team that plays in the Staples Center, because I don't think people expect too much of them. But this is not that other team show. This is a Lakers show. like I'm saying, he's going to be expected to play. Spotlight's going to be on him. He's going to be expected to do good. And I mean, I'm just happy for the young man, a Gonzaga boy, a Bulldog. So I'm just happy to see the Lakers have expanded the team with another wing player, and we might be getting AD and Lonnie back pretty soon. Austin Reeves is still under evaluation, so it's just good to add another player on the team who can, be a solid contributor. At least I'm hoping, at least be a solid contributor, and at least open the Lakers, give them more things to do in the game, give them more opportunities, just give them more. Like in it, especially to get a player like Rui after we go off a win. And it's just good that to see the Lakers making moves. I know everybody was up in arms about the Lakers not making a move, but here's a move. It actually plugs in a hole we need. We probably not gonna get Kuzma. That probably means we're not gonna move Kuzma. Probably not gonna move anybody else, or I don't see anybody else being moved unless it's a Russell Westbrook or maybe a Patrick Beverly or even a Troy Brown Jr. I don't really see the Lakers trying to move anyone else or trying to gather anyone else because we're still waiting for AD to come back, Lonnie and AR to come back, and that's pretty much what we're going with. I don't really think the Lakers lost too much. Like I said before, we're losing Kendrick Nunn, but I'm just glad to see the Lakers make a move, actually be progressive in the trade deadline. I'm glad to see that the second round picks were a little bit more expendable because we always talked about the first round picks, but teams, if you're really good in your scouting department, you're really good with finding talent late in the rounds, yes, you can get you a good player in the second round. The Lakers have found gems late in the draft. So losing a second round pick for us might be a little bit of a body blow, not a body blow, maybe just a little jab, just a little wake you up, okay? And I can see why they didn't want to go with those first round picks because now that we have those first round picks, they become a little bit more valuable. So you can get a little bit something back more, maybe down the line, a season or two from now, if the Lakers need to make a move. You still have those assets that you can that are expendable that you may be able to move, more willing to move now because you're a little bit closer, and you'll see where you're at, where that draft pick possibly falls at in the future. But right now, we're still working on that pick swap with the Pelicans. We want to be the better team. We want to be good. We want to make the playoffs. We want to get in there. So that pick doesn't really mean much. Yes, it'll be a first-round pick, but it won't be that lottery-type pick that, changes the franchise, whether it's that Wemby or whoever, because you get that first-round pick in the top 10, that turns into another asset for the Pelicans that they can move for something else and just make them better. So it's just better for the Lakers now to move forward. The first round picks are out the window. I'm glad, Rob, I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm glad you stood your ground, stood on your 10 toes, and said, nah, I'm not moving these first round picks. I got something else I can move, and I'm not moving these first round picks. But I'm just coming in to update you guys on the trade for Rui Hachimura. Rui, welcome to the Lakers. We're gonna treat you like one of our own here, man. You have entered the greatest fan base in the world for any sport. I'm telling you that right now. So we're glad to have you here, man, and let's get to work. We got some business to take care of. You guys already know what the Lakers' plan is. I don't need to go deep into that. It's all or none. So, we just traded away none. Good plan, though. But all right, y'all. Until next time, see you guys on Tuesday. We facing that other team that shares the Staples Center. So, you already know I'm coming hard. I'm coming heavy because I don't like them at all. So, until next time, y'all.